Hello my lovely friends at Divine Days, and hello lovely people everywhere. This week I've got a little bit festive, a little bit early, but hey, why not? So we'd like a bit of sparkle, and this is what I've created. It was already there, so for anybody who wanted to see what it was like beforehand, have a look at the previous videos that I've done and you'll just see it in the background. So I made this, started off life as a tree in fact, and then I took the two branches, added 4 pieces of string and turned it into what started off as a hanging natural picture frame. There's a video if you go into the Divine Digi playlist and you'll be able to see how to make the frame. And then I took the pictures off and just kept it as a natural hanging display. But now I've got festive and I've just added some dried fruit, some pine cones and a couple of tiny little baubles just to make it a little bit more Christmassy and a little bit more festive. So the frame was already there. So Poundland spray paint, gold spray paint. They have lots of gold and silver, so stock up now. Spray painted the whole thing. Actually, I took it out into the garden, hung it up on the washing line, spray painted the whole thing gold. These bits of dried fruit here, some of them turned out great and some of them burned, but that generally happens to me when I put things in the oven. But what I did was sliced up a grapefruit, an orange and a lemon. I've got a lemon here. Sliced them up, put them on some greaseproof paper onto a baking tray. Now, I put them for half an hour on 140 degrees, turned them over, left them for another half an hour on 140 degrees, and then 2 hours on just over 100, and they came out like this. There's lots and lots of different ways and methods of doing it, but that's the method that I chose. And then they were already dried out to make Christmas decorations or to revamp my old project. So I've stuck them on with a glue gun. Here's my glue gun and a board. Always protect the area that you're working in, and when you're using a glue gun it's a good idea to use a board or cardboard because it does drip. So I just need to add on a little bit of orange. So I'm just going to put some glue, if it comes out, in a line just across the dried orange, and I'll just stick this one straight onto the string that was already there here. Just hold it for a couple of seconds and it dries really quickly. Children, don't use a glue gun without an adult because the glue gets very hot and you can burn yourself. That just sticks nicely. So I've got this piece of grapefruit. I'm going to stick this on the bottom, and again just a line across. Put a bit more on that one because that's going to stick at the bottom like that. You can see it's very hot, so please be careful. And then I'm just going to position that and stick it on the log, which is now a frame. It's not a log, it's a branch, isn't it? Hold it for just a few seconds, and there we have our nice decorative frame. So these pine cones I just gave a brush with general emulsion, stone coloured emulsion. It wasn't great, I just brushed it over, and then once they were dry I've just stuck these up on the corners, spray painted these gold, stuck those on. All of these on the outside are stuck with a glue gun, and then when I shopped for the gold spray paint in Poundland, I came across these lovely little baubles. And so, to attach the baubles, you could use string or nylon or cotton, but I've just used a thin bit of wire. And now we just thread through the bauble, glue, and then I'm just going to attach maybe here and just twist the wire around to hold the bauble in place onto the dried flowers which had already popped up in the spring. Just needs tightening a bit. Well, no, I'm not happy with that. Sorry, I've got to do that again. The pressure. Better. And so they just attach on with the wire around the dried flowers that are already there. And so now we have our complete revamped Old Spring project, which is now festive. And so if you're going to start this from scratch now, all you need is a branch, which I found just along the side of the path, and then attach 4 pieces of string here, here, here and here, and then knot it again at the bottom here, here, here and here, and then you'll just need an extra piece of string for your hanger, and then there you have it, and then you can just stick whatever you want on it and have fun. And let's be festive very early, even with my festive top. And so until next time, I hope you like my decorative wall display, and take care, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye bye.